In our daily interactions, pronouns reign supreme, seamlessly bridging the gaps between thoughts and expression. Imagine conversing without the existence of pronouns. Every sentence would be a labyrinth of nouns, tangled up and really confusing to be used in writing or speech. Pronouns provide clarity, brevity, and intimacy in our conversations, fostering meaningful connections with others. They are the glue that binds us in unity through language. Greetings and hello, my name is Nur Shamin binti Saidi, and today I will be explaining about some information on pronouns. Start off, in the two paragraphs provided, we see a notable difference in how the protagonist Henry is referred to. In the first paragraph, his name Henry is used repeatedly. However, in the second paragraph, the word he is used as a replacement for Henry. This linguistic phenomenon is called pronouns. In the second paragraph, the use of pronouns not only adds fluency to the text, but also helps avoid redundancy by referring back to the antecedents, the nouns being replaced, which are Henry and Annie. So, what exactly are pronouns? The answer to that is pronouns are words that can be used to replace nouns in a sentence. They serve as substitutes for specific nouns to avoid repetition and make the sentence more concise and coherent. The noun that is replaced by a pronoun is called an antecedent. This substitution helps maintain clarity and flow in the language. For example, that I have given, the reserve course students are dissatisfied with how the school charges the reserve course enrollment fees. That is why the reserve course students are rioting by destroying the school's property. In this sentence, the noun reserve course students is repeated, which can make the sentence cumbersome. To improve readability, pronouns can be used instead. This is the sentence after pronouns are used. The reserve course students are dissatisfied with how the school charges their enrollment fees. That is why they are rioting by destroying the school's property. In the second sentence, the pronoun they replaces the noun reserve course students, and their replaces reserve course. This makes the sentence more fluid and efficient without losing its intended meaning. Pronouns are essential in everyday language to communicate effectively and express thoughts with greater ease. Another thing to note are antecedents. An antecedent is a grammatical term used in reference to pronouns. It refers to the noun that a pronoun replaces or refers back to in a sentence. In simpler terms, an antecedent is the word or phrase that comes before a pronoun and gives it meaning by providing context or clarity. For example, Mary loves flowers. She takes care of them. In this sentence, Mary is the antecedent of the pronoun she, and flowers is the antecedent of the pronoun them. Antecedents are crucial in maintaining clarity and to avoid confusion in writing. When using pronouns, it is essential to ensure that the antecedent is clear and unambiguous, so readers can easily understand what the pronoun is referring to. In some cases, there may be ambiguity, and it becomes necessary to clarify the antecedent explicitly. Failing to do so can lead to misunderstandings or unclear communication. By using pronouns and antecedents efficiently, writers can create more concise and cohesive sentences, making their writing smoother and easier to read. Moving on, I would like to state comparisons in the usages of English pronouns to those in other languages. Doing this reveals fascinating differences and similarities, as well as reflecting on the diverse linguistic landscapes across the globe. Here are some key points of comparison. So the first point is that English lacks a formal pronoun distinction. The second person singular pronoun you is used for both formal and informal contexts. Many languages, such as French, Spanish, and German, differentiate between informal and formal pronouns to address individuals based on familiarity or social hierarchy. The second point is that English pronouns he, she, they, etc. are gendered when referring to individuals, reflecting the gender binary. Some languages, like Spanish and French, have gendered pronouns for people and objects. Examples such as el versus la in Spanish. In contrast, languages like Finnish and Turkish lack gendered pronouns and use gender-neutral terms. The third point is that English does not distinguish between inclusive and exclusive we. We includes both the speaker and the listener, regardless of whether others are involved. In languages like Tamil and Malayalam, distinctions are made between inclusive we, including the listener, and exclusive we, excluding the listener. In summary, the usage of pronouns varies significantly across different languages, reflecting unique cultural, grammatical, and social characteristics. Studying these differences enhances our understanding of language diversity and the nuanced ways in which societies express identity and interact linguistically. Before we end the video, I would like to give some facts about pronouns. The first fact is that the singular they has quite an extensive history. The use of they as a singular pronoun traces back centuries and graced the works of literary giants like Shakespeare and Austen. William Shakespeare creatively used thou and you to convey differences in social status and familiarity between characters. In 2019, the Merriam-Webster Dictionary officially recognized the singular they as a pronoun for non-binary individuals, reflecting its growing acceptance. The second fact is the evolution of you. Once exclusively plural, you gracefully embraced the role of the singular form, replacing the antiquated thou. The third fact is the pronoun it. While it is primarily used for inanimate objects and animals, it was historically used for referring to infants or young children without a specified gender, reflecting older English language practices. That is all I wanted to say about pronouns. And I apologize for being very much late in submitting this task. I have no solid alibi for doing this. I hope your retirement days will be filled with good times for you and your loved ones. Thank you for watching this far.